WMU, we back again, Real Talk, me and Rod. And last week we introduced the first episode with the Trayvon Martin rally. Very powerful event that happened on campus. We were able to all come together and put together a good march for a good cause. And just because that march is over doesn't mean that we have to stop the support for the case, because it's still going on. But more so this week we talking about college life, the good, the bad, the ugly, all that goes involved with it.
So yeah, this week, man, we talking about college life. So we pretty much want to give our opinions and just have real talk with y'all. So like we're gonna talk about, you know, school, party life, people changing once they get to college. You know, and then y'all can give us y'all feedback after y'all watch this and possibly be on our next show.
And then to kick it off, the first thing I don't understand is the amount of people who party but don't study. At the end of the day, we all in college for a reason, and that's the education first. But we gotta find a common balance in between party life and studying. So one important thing is definitely time management. We gotta work on as young adults in college.
Sometimes, to be honest, man, you can be on Twitter or Facebook all day, and that's your drug.
And that's your vice.
That's your drug, because it's like you're not doing nothing productive. So I feel like when we get up here in college, we often get so caught up in the atmosphere and what's going on, we don't hit up home no more. We kind of forget who we are. You can grow in a good way and find out more about yourself and become a new person, but it's like you can also go south. You know what I'm saying? So that's just all I'm saying. So our question to y'all is, you know, what can we do to help each other be more focused? You know what I'm saying? And really do it. And
improve all around production in our college experience. So what you thinking, man?
Well, we got a question from our last video. Pretty much a person was like, you know, what is y'all advice for staying more focused? You know, we not trying to say that we out here perfect and stuff, but we do as young men have good stuff going on. And the biggest advice I can give to people is watch who you hang around. You know what I'm saying? Watch your circle. It's like if you can't manage your friends, maybe you got too many. You know what I'm saying? If your friends and people hating on you or slowing you down and they not patting you on the back and don't nobody check on you when you not doing your homework and stuff like that, think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's all cool when y'all hanging out, but it's like if you ain't got nobody in your corner telling you some positive stuff, you know what I'm saying, you need to reevaluate who you be around, because energy is real important. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go to school, you can do the right thing every day, but it's like if you around negative people, then you soon, you know what I'm saying, to be like them. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my answer.
And with Rod saying that, I think we also need to go back to what a friend is. A lot of people don't know what it means to be a real friend, such as loyalty, accountability, to where you will hold that person to be accountable for the stuff for the responsibility that they have, even if they don't want to do it. And some friends have trouble being the bearer of bad news or the disciplinarian amongst their friends, but at the end of the day, that's all come with the territory. If you respect and love your friend enough, you're gonna be on them whether they like it or not. So I think a lot of us need to just reevaluate who our friends really are. When it comes to the party life, sometimes we can't control it. And my flaw personally is when I party, I spend too much money. To the point where, you know, I used to then take care of bills and the necessaries before I party, and that could really hinder you in the long run. So that's something that we all need to work on to get that under control, because myself, I used to party before I pay my bills. What type of responsibility is that? But over time, I definitely learned to work with it. You know what I'm saying? So we all got something that we got to work on when it comes to the party life at WMU. But Rod got a whole nother story for you.
Man, to be honest with y'all, I'm gonna just be real, since this real talk, driving drunk. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when I first got up here, it's like you would go out with your friends and you would take a little sip of that juice, you know what I'm saying, at the fraternity places or wherever you at, and it sneak up on you, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be the DD, so it's like, I say, man, really take stuff serious and be accountable for your friends.
Then to piggyback, hey, parking services is real too. Parking services offer offer us problems every day at WMU. So Rod gotta go handle that before he get handled by parking services. But with the DUI stuff, man, that stuff sticks on your record. You have classes, drive responsibility fees that take thousands of dollars away from you. That take $1,000 away from you in drive responsibility fees when you could have just had a DD to really drive you home. Because once you get caught with that, they take your license. It could hinder you from getting apartments.
If you don't have sex, don't have sex. I mean, it's like, at the same time, you know, when you come to college, be open to new opportunities. Like I met, to be real with y'all, I never been in an area where it was like people from different cultures, like Africans and, you know, like
Dominicans.
Yeah, Dominicans and this many, like, it's just
diverse.
Different. It's diverse. You know what I'm saying?
Place.
And so it's kind of like, I would say, don't be so scared to open up. You know, try new things.
But always
you know
keep your core values and stuff that you was raised with. Like, for me, I have a couple of fraternity brothers that don't drink at all, don't drink any alcohol. So instead of influencing them to drink, it's more so encouraging them to keep their standards, man. So like, instead of trying to pass him a drink and get him to drink, just be like, no, man, he can't drink. You know, it's for different reasons why they do it. So it's kind of like, until you know a person struggle, don't push them in the direction that they don't want to go. Because for me, it was one of my brothers, they had alcoholism running their family. So if I was to push him to drink and then he converted into an alcoholic, what type of person would I be? And that's supposed to be my brother.
So yeah, man, we just trying to give out some advice, send us some questions. Come get on the show. Stop being shy. You sitting there, you on Twitter, you ain't doing nothing. Just
forget
it on the show.
The Instagram.
Right.
Look,
Instagram.
man, iPhone users getting mad at Android users over Instagram, and ain't none of them getting paid off for Instagram. Save your pictures on Instagram and just be happy.
Right.
Or just use a different app.
I mean, it's like, okay, it's some people who got an iPhone with like 80 cracks and mad that we got Instagram on our phone. You need to get your phone fixed. It's a couple people, you know what I'm saying, who got the 3G, who ain't even got the slick back, you know what I'm saying, talking about they mad that we got Instagram now. You know what I'm saying? Some people thong sandals broke. You think about how we got Instagram.
Put gas in your car before you worry about Instagram.
Like, iPhone don't make you an upper class type of person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I have an iPhone. He has Android.
Yeah, like I got an Android.
Now we can see each other's pictures on Instagram.
And since we real, I do want an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? But
we gotta wait for upgrades around here. You know,
you can't dog me for having an Android.
And now
you gonna have an iPhone, but you got all E's and class and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just some real stuff for y'all, man.
People need to quit taking stuff that doesn't matter in life so seriously.
It's like, you just gotta balance out your life. You know what I'm saying? What you do is cool, but just make sure that you're doing what you came here for, which is to get your grades. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so next week we gonna have a couple of the new Neos to hit the yard, the Qs, the Alphas. We gonna make it real about Greek life, man, the good and the bad, and we gonna keep it real on the Greek aspect to where, you know what I mean, we touch on some stuff briefly as far as how people go about being Greek and what people do after they Greek, t-shirt wearers, shammers, you know, the people who do good, everything like that.
All of that.
Not just Greek life, but student RSO.
We can't have like, you heard of black on black crime, so I feel like at Western you got like you got professionals hating on other professionals. You know what I'm saying? When y'all all need to be coming together. Like, he an Alpha, I'm a Sigma, but this unity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people got to get off that hate stuff, man. None of this stuff gonna matter years from now when we all older, got families and lives. Like, so you don't need to burn bridges and, you know, friendships and stuff over stupid stuff.
Petty stuff. No. And it go back to united we stand, divided we fall.
Right. This week we're gonna talk about all the Greek stuff that you may know, that you may not know. We're gonna get every single Greek organization on campus to get in this video. We're gonna have real talk. All right, man, another thing, when we talk about this Greek subject, man, we're gonna talk about, it's kind of like an educational thing for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about everything, because I feel like a lot of the times y'all got questions for Greeks, you know what I'm saying? Send them in to us before next Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? Because that's April 10th. Send it in to us before next Tuesday, so we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. Because there's a lot of non-Greeks that talk about Greeks, you know what I'm saying, and pass a message to you freshmen, you sophomores. Like, ask a Greek if you want to know something about a Greek. You know what I'm saying? If you hang with me, I don't think you interested.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you hang around the camp, I don't think you interested. It's like, honestly, man, we gonna talk about the whole stereotype stuff, and we gonna educate y'all, and we also gonna tell y'all why we joined. I'm gonna tell y'all, you know, what made me want to be a Greek person.
Let's do that.
We gonna talk about the history of Greek life. You know what I'm saying? And nobody is perfect. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get down
and to go with what Rod said, man, why some Greeks need to relax, man, when it come to this Greek life, because back in the day, people who weren't interested, just supporters of that Greek organization, or my friend or Rod friend, they could come out and hold the alpha sign and the probate. They could come out and you know what I mean, support the Sigmas and not have to be looked out as interested. So we're gonna come back to where we all could come back together, man, and start pushing in a greater direction.
Support.